nombre es Magali Ávila Chusco, soy educadora en salud y nutrición en Scampis, Guatemala.
Good morning, my name is Magali Ávila Chosco and I'm educator in health and nutrition for the Scampis project in Guatemala.
Hoy vengo a contarles la historia de cómo contribuyen los vegetales a salvar la vida de Lester Mancilla.
Today I'm here to tell you the story how vegetables contribute in saving the life of Lester Mancilla.
Actualmente Lester tiene 5 años de edad y él es el número 6 de 7 hijos que tiene la familia de don Rolando y doña Catalina Mancilla.
Today Lester Saúl Catán is 5 years old and he's the 6th of 7 children of Don Rolando and Doña Catalina Mancilla Canal.
A los 3 años de edad, Lester le diagnostica a un médico la enfermedad de leucemia.
At 3 years old, Lester had a diagnosis of leukemia by the doctors.
Los padres de Lester en ese momento se preocupan mucho porque son de recursos económicos muy bajos.
Lester's family was very concerned because they are very poor, and
Pero los padres de Lester hacen todos los esfuerzos posibles para llevarlo a su tratamiento.
But even though the Lester's mother and father made all the efforts to provide all the treatments he needed.
Scampis llega y promueve los vegetales en la comunidad de Lester.
In that moment, Scampis arrived in the village and was when Scampis arrived, was promoting the vegetable cultivation.
Nosotros incorporamos el sistema de microrriego con Scampis para la producción de los vegetales.
We were introducing a microirrigation system to cultivate vegetables.
La familia de Lester estaban preocupados por lo que el médico les decía en ese momento.
The Lester's families was very worried for the Lester condition and for what the doctor was telling them.
El médico diagnosticó que el tratamiento de Lester también tenía que contribuir su alimentación con puros vegetales.
So the doctor told that Lester should complete his treatment also with a good nutrition full of vegetables.
No tenían en ese momento cultivos de vegetales, sino únicamente café.
But they didn't have any cultivation of vegetable. They cultivate only coffee.
Scampis contribuía a capacitarlo en la preparación de su terreno porque era muy duro y había que aplicarle materia orgánica.
So Scampis started helping them in preparing the land because it was very hard and full of clay.
La familia de Lester se capacita en la preparación de sus terrenos para la siembra de vegetales con un sistema de microrriego.
So they receive capacity building in how to cultivate vegetables and how to do it with microirrigation.
La familia también se capacita en los temas de seguridad alimentaria y nutricional y salud sexual y reproductiva.
The family has also been trained in nutrition and food security and reproduction health.
Lo hacemos esos temas porque son familias numerosas y de escasos recursos económicos.
We train them on these topics because there are big families, but also very poor.
Es muy importante para nosotros los cambios de actitud de las familias del área rural.
For us, it's very important that the families change their behavior in living.
En ese momento la familia ya produce sus vegetales a través de Scampis. Zanahoria, acelga, rábanos,
now the family is already producing their own vegetable. They produce radish, spinach, carrot.
Esta producción es importante porque tiene un contenido de hierro y muchas vitaminas, que era la parte que el diagnóstico del médico era importante para la alimentación de Lester.
These vegetables are very important because are full of iron and vitamins. All these elements has been recommended by the doctor for the Lester's diet.
La familia de Lester también fue capacitada en la preparación de los alimentos, tanto para Lester como para el resto de su familia.
And the family also received training in how to prepare food, healthy food, for the whole family, for all of them.
Para Scampis, muy importante la alimentación de todas las familias del área rural. Por eso se daba este tema.
So for Scampis, Guatemala, it's very important the nutrition and improvement in the nutrition of all the beneficiary in the rural area.
Lester está en un proceso de recuperación de la enfermedad de leucemia. Actualmente visita una vez al mes al médico.
So now Lester is in remission and he has to visit the doctor one time per month.
Es así como Lester se ha recuperado, como pueden ver en la fotografía.
And this is how is now Lester. He's fine, much better.
Ahora los padres de Lester están contentos.
And the mother and father of Lester are very happy now.
Ellos ahora participan en reuniones de familias de la comunidad, comentando y dando recomendaciones de sembrar y consumir muchos vegetales para mejorar la vida de las familias del área rural.
So and now they are very active in the meeting at the community level, and they recommend everybody to produce vegetables and improve their nutrition in their community.
Para mí es mucha alegría el lograr el que estas familias ahora tengan otra forma de cómo pensar y recomendar, haber tomado todas las recomendaciones que en Scampis se le dieron y ahora las familias las encontramos diferentes.
So personally, I'm very happy that the family has achieved all they wanted to achieve with this garden, and they are also promoting and recommending others, and they changed their way of thinking.
Thank you.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you. Before passing on to Santiago, I just wanted to ask if anybody had any questions for Magali. Any clarification that you required from Magali's story? Because it is a touching story. Yes, sir.
Okay, gracias. Actually, it's not a question. It's just a remark. I think it's important to remember that micro-irrigation is just a tool to achieve something. And what she showed from Guatemala, they achieved vegetable production in difficult circumstances. And this is actually the gain that the people got. And micro-irrigation is nothing without an integrated approach. So you saw that she did a lot of trainings, a lot of awareness creation. And I think this is actually what made the success. This they could have irrigated also with other technologies. It's not micro-irrigation that changes everything. It's the whole package around it. And the micro-irrigation is just a tool to achieve the vegetable production.
Yeah, thank you for that clarification. Any other questions and comments before going to Santiago? Yes, sir.
I'm just wondering, poor families and then the support from a project in introducing a new way of doing things, how will that poor family and the society develop a new economy? Who is in control of that? How can they afford to buy the fertilizers, and are there microloans involved? And just some few words on this.
En este caso específico, puede decirlo y no sé si Rudolf tiene una comentario.
Tenemos todo el día para eso. We have the whole morning to address exactly the questions that
Okay.
were raised.
Well,
Sí.
let Marguerite respond to that. Go ahead.
Claro, la tecnología llega al sistema de microrriego a través de Scampis. Es una herramienta únicamente la que se utiliza para apoyar la producción. Nosotros, el equipo técnico, les enseñamos a ellos cómo instalar y utilizar esa herramienta, cómo hacer los preparativos para mejorar la tierra. Pues.
Yes, so the technology, they have been able to use the technology because it has been introduced by Scampis, and in that case was introduced, they didn't go to the market in that case, so it has been introduced and presented by the Scampis staff, and they at the same time told them how to prepare the natural fertilization, how to work the land, how to cultivate vegetables, because they don't know really how to do it, because they cultivate only coffee that has a different type of technique. You cultivate in a different way than vegetables. So in that case, I don't know if this is more or less.
Okay, we'll have you go also. Yeah.
It's actually about scaling. How do you?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, sir.
Scaling will come.
Well, yeah. Hold on a second, sir.
Okay, scaling will come.
Okay, my name is Rudolf, for those who have missed it. So may I also invite anyone who grabs this mic to briefly introduce her or himself, so that the people who may not know the speaker are able to familiarize. To get to the question of who controls the rural economy, well, that's quite a big one, but I'm sure that elements of that question will be addressed by the presentations, particularly with regards to sustainability, scaling up, to the benefit sharing. Let's not, as the first speaker was hinting, take this as a crusade for micro-irrigation. It's definitely not the point. The point is that changes in people's lives are, of course, extremely complex, are always dependent on a whole series of conditionalities and opportunities. And what this project likes to highlight, what these stories like to highlight, is that different people at different times in their development path take opportunities, create opportunities, and pass them on. So if I may suggest that there's a whole sequence of presentations that, as if we go too far into questions now of any nature, technological or philosophical, let's give the three countries a chance of sharing with us how they see their development pathways, and then we can, of course, exchange amongst us some critical voices of support, or questions of, say, a more inquisitive nature. Thank you to bear with us for that one.
Okay, Santiago.